Hello, welcome to the second video in a series of tutorials regarding Agile software development at Appster. In the previous video, we discussed the traditional waterfall model for developing software and why Appster does not use this model and the sort of pitfalls and issues that this particular model has. In this video, we're going to discuss in more detail the Agile software development process and why it is that we follow these particular processes. The Agile process came about in the 90s when a group of individuals got together and started to deeply think about what is a better way to develop software. This resulted in an Agile manifesto being put together, which really captures the fundamental principles of Agile software development. And these principles are as follows. Agile software development places more emphasis on individuals and interactions over processes and tools. It places more emphasis on developing working software over producing extensive documentation. Agile software development encourages customer collaboration rather than negotiating contracts and agreements. Agile software development responds to and embraces change as opposed to following plans. That does not mean to say that the items on the right-hand side are not important. It just says that the items on the left-hand side we hold to be more important. There will still need to be processes and tools. There will still need to be documents produced. There will still need to be contracts and agreements to define the interaction between the client and the software development company. And there still needs to be some kind of planning to allow us to know approximately when things will happen and what will be delivered. However, those things are less important than interactions and individuals producing working software, encouraging customer collaboration, and responding to change. Okay, so that's all very well and good, but how do we actually use Agile? We use a framework called Scrum. Scrum is a framework which is aimed at delivering the maximum business value in the shortest possible time. It is one of many frameworks that are available under the Agile umbrella. Other frameworks include Kanban, extreme programming, function-driven development. There are a whole heap of other ones as well. However, Scrum is by far the most widely used Agile framework in the world. It accounts for over 52% of all projects that are done with Agile, and further 14% are some kind of Scrum, extreme programming hybrid, and then there are other ones which are further hybrids of Agile, accounting for over 45% of all Agile software development methodologies used. Scrum focuses on iterative development, which means that we do development in small chunks. We call these sprints. Scrum embraces change. It accepts that change happens and it's not a hindrance. The aim is to produce the highest value software in the shortest possible time. Scrum is not a silver bullet. By adopting Scrum, we do not automatically produce wonderful software. It does make our lives much easier, but it's not a foregone conclusion. Scrum is not detailed plans. You will not get a list of processes from Scrum. You'll get a list of constraints and a detailed list of activities which Scrum suggests that we abide by. Scrum does not lack discipline. It is not cowboy development. We do not just develop software as we feel like it. Scrum is a very disciplined process. It has detailed roles and responsibilities. Scrum is not software specific. It can be used to develop any software, including games. There are many software tools out there that help us to use Scrum, but Scrum does not require us to use a particular software tool.